Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's David Palmer, the Leo King. It's a little windy, so hoping that the wind is not killing this thing. There's a lot of things I want to talk about. I'm a talker. I love to talk. I'm out here at Lake Elsinore. Some call it Lake Smellsmore. Believe it or not, they got some water back here. This was one of the lakes in California that during the drought, if you show them, David, see where these those four buoys are? The water had come way past that. So finally the water's back up here. And I'm going to use this as a spiritual analogy for people, all right? Like, we are filling ourselves back up in life and learning to find that balance, not getting out too far in a drought, not having too much water to where we lose the whole beach, maintaining balance in life right now, especially with how intense the astrology is getting, especially by this weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, bam! Those are going to be some powerful, radical, transformational days. I mean, this whole week is really crazy. There's so much happening. But it's about learning to be positive, learning to make sure that no matter how much intensity comes in your life, you find that balance. You find that way to stay in the zone. And that zone has to be that courage, that strength to keep moving forward with that positive vibe, but knowing like, okay, there's moments where I can chill a little bit and learn that I don't have to, like, especially like, as a racer, it's like, man, I don't have to like be at full bore the whole time. Like, there's moments where it's like, if you go into a turn, sometimes you gotta let go a little and then get the nose in and then go through the turn. There's just sometimes in life when you come to turns in your life, you want to make sure you want to be going fast, but you don't want to overshoot it. You don't want to undershoot it. You don't want to overshoot it to where you fly off. There's some balance aspects this week with the full moon in Libra coming. This big square to Pluto, Saturn retrograde. Watch the April horoscope, Retrograde City. You can get it at inclusiveastrology.com. I also want to say a big thanks to everybody yesterday who joined us for Path of the Prophecies. There will be a video on demand that will be coming available this week. There also will be, if you purchase the live pay-per-view video, you will get to watch that VOD for free. It will send you an email with it, but I have to do some editing because it was an 11.4 hour live stream. So I got some editing to do on that. And so how do you jumble all these things in life, right? Like, for me, it's like I gotta keep the app rolling. I've got a big race this week, racing this guy. I'm gonna be racing this Sea-Doo here, which is totally custom and put graphics on it before the race, and we've tuned it and we've done so many things to this thing. If you don't know what this is, it's a 2017 Sea-Doo RPX 300 and or RXP 300, and it literally, I've got this thing up to 76 mile an hour stock in the stock class, so it's no joke. And I've had to learn how to maintain this while doing a house DJ career, while doing live spiritual shows and being a speaker and it's like, how in life, I'm sure you've got it, whether it's your baby's crying and you've got to go to work and your husband's got an issue that you got to deal with, and then there's a party for your cousin coming up, and then, there's so many things, and how do you deal with it all? It can become like so intense. And this is going to be a week that tests you of like, how much can you handle? And how full will the lake be? Or how are you going to abandon it? This is a Jupiter week. Are you going to be over optimistic about it all and say, I can handle all this, no problem? But, really realize like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I have enough weight to lift all this right now in my life. This is one of those weeks. This is one of those weeks where it's like, do I have enough to lift it all up? And am I over optimistic about what's going on? You've got to have your balance beams working this week completely. So it's one of those weeks as well, which, man, that's not the easiest of things to deal with, balance is something a lot of us in life have trouble with, or especially fire signs like me. You know, we've got problems with that. Should probably share this thing to people out there.
There's 278 people here right now.
Oh, we got some people going, huh?
Yeah.
So, you know, yesterday was a big lesson for me. We started, well, first of all, this weekend we started on Saturday at like 2 p.m. We started packing up my film studio and shop where I do the Leo King, and we didn't get down to La Jolla in San Diego till like 5:30 or 6. And then we had to set up all the live stream cameras, the whole entire area, make sure it worked, did the live stream, promoted. We didn't go to bed till 2 a.m. Then we had to wake up at like 7:30, and you know, all the people started arriving by 10, and then you know, you do a live show from 10 to 10 p.m. dealing with people, doing the presentations, doing it all. Then I had to get horoscopes up, do all the horoscopes for the app, and then put all the shit away, and then drive back up to Orange County, drop all my gear off, because I'm not going to have $50,000-$60,000 in equipment, video equipment hanging out in the back of my truck, and literally put it back to the shop at 3:30 in the morning last night and drive home at 4 a.m., get in bed at 4:30, wake up, deal with emails, deal with business, and then get back out here for a race this week and test this motherfucking ski. I'm not complaining though. YOLO, motherfucker. You know, YOLO. You know, YOLO. You know, like part of it is like, so this is where it's funny. There's a part of our soul right now that's like, YOLO! Woo! I got this. I can handle all that shit. And then there's another part that when it all is coming, it's like, oh, it's so heavy. There's so much going on. You know, Venus has just come back into Pisces. It's going to square Saturn. You know, you don't want to, with this week, you got to be careful that you don't get so optimistic, like YOLO so much that you can't handle it all. I mean, let's be honest. I barely made it through all what I went through this in the last 3 days of all that happened. On top of it, on Saturday morning, I golfed at 7:30 in the morning, got up and golfed. So I did 18, full 18 too. Then went to the shop packed. So I was exhausted by the time I got done with golf. Then I went and packed, but you know, there's something about right now in life, there's a lot on everyone's plates. There's a lot to figure out. There's a lot of, you know, deep internal, can you handle it all? You know, can you handle it all? I think everybody can, but there has to be a balanced, optimistic look. And I think finding a middle ground right now is very good. Even though you know, somebody like me, I'm not a middle ground person. Like, you know, I'm a raptor, like that wants to eat the, you know, whatever's in front of me in life. You know, like you know, it's kind of hard to say, why don't you take a little break and you know, eat some munchies over there and eat a couple little dinosaurs. It's like, oh man, I don't want to do that. You know, a couple chicken nuggets or something. Like a couple tater tots. Like, I'm looking for something bigger, you know. And you know, then there's this whole other aspect that's on top of everything I'm talking about, which is in the universe right now. There's your own life and how it affects with others, and how do you work with others, right? When you have all these things on your plate, other people have other things on their plate, and we still need to all bond together in unity or in partnership and work our shit out and do things together and make things happen together. And so that's a lot that it could stretch your soul with, test your ego, see where your ego is like, oh no, I don't know about that, and then learn to kind of, I don't know, make sure that you know how to get along with people and not put your ego in such a place to where you're like, no, it's only my way, or that's it. That's the only way it's gonna happen. Because there's a lot of that gonna come up this week. So, shit, man. I think during these times that the best way to stay grounded is working out and stuff. Like, thank God I've got this sport, because man, and I'm lucky enough to live by lakes and rivers, and well, not rivers, not many rivers in Cali, but especially Southern Cali. But I got the ocean, and I got lakes, and then I got the desert and Havasu and stuff. But you know, I from Orange County, I can hop over the mountains here, and I'm here in 1 hour. And this is my workout. You know, I'm not a gym guy. You know, I don't like the gym. Like, you know, all the guys and the girls, and they're, you know, sick and slopping on the shit, and fuck that. You know, even though, you know, there's great aspects of the gym, weightlifting and stuff, but you know, you do 2.5 G's in a turn on this thing, pulling you at 76 miles an hour, man. You know, it's a little bit different. You know, it's a little bit more endurance. You know, hold on, and that guy right there, he just got that GP 1800. That's gonna be the endurance ski out in the ocean, Catalina race, the Oceanside race coming up next month. And Tom, the crew chief of my race team, and I, we got to work on that one next. We got this guy ready for, well, the graphics got to go on. So we haven't named this yet. So if anybody has any cool names, that one's got kind of a Darth Vader aspect. I kind of like that. That's actually, David brought up the Darth Vader aspect. It kind of does, kind of a stormtrooper. It's like a stormtrooper ski, but like an elite one, you know, not some like low baller stormtrooper. This guy used to, you know, be orange or yellow or green, like neon green and gray, and we just did not like that. It just looked horrible. I'll be honestly, it was just not a good-looking ski. The Yamaha is beautiful. The Yamaha right there, that thing's like a Cadillac. You know, that's like a performance Cadillac. This thing is like a little Camaro or Mustang, you know? And they both have their ups and their downs, you know, but that thing's bone stock, so. But you know, I think that overall we'll all get through this week, even though I think we have to have some sort of middle ground we need to find in everything this week and in every aspect, and kind of keep from our temperature rising too much. We're having a Pluto week, we're having a Saturn retrograde week, we're getting ready for Mercury retrograde a week from right now.
People are mentioning Neptune.
Neptune's moved into new space, but it's not retrograde yet, so you're not going to see much Neptune stuff yet. The sun's in Aries, Mars has been in sextile. There's nothing in Sagittarius or Gemini, or even in opposition, you know, to Neptune and Virgo, that's even going to affect Neptune this month. So there's not, you know, Neptune's really not in play as much, which we've been seeing a lot of Neptune stuff for a while, especially with the eclipses, the South Node. But we're also finishing, this is the last month of the North Node and the South Node in Virgo and Pisces. That's ending at the end of this month in Mean Node, and then in True Node it's moving to Leo and Aquarius. So anyway, you know,
What's up?
What somebody said? Guess what? Everybody, guess what I'm gonna get real quick.
No, name this. Oh, name the ride Neptune. Sorry, Patty.
Oh, the ride? No, it's gotta be badass. Like, I'm a hardcore, you know, like raunchy. Like, it's gotta be like, it's gotta have, you know, if it's racing, it's gotta have some balls, you know? Sorry to get all masculine on all the ladies in here, but, you know, there's 300 horsepower in this thing stock. See that? It says 300. That's more than your car. Trust me. That thing has a 1.8 liter 4-cylinder supercharged. That's more than your car.
I think they want to see the Sprite.
Oh, they all want to see the Sprite.
Yeah.
Ad placement for Sea-Doo and Yamaha and Sprite. Do they want to see me?
Lyle.
Oh.
Still going.
Yeah, no, I know, but it stops it for people.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a quick run real quick. You keep it up going.
I'll keep it going. You guys want to see him take off on the Sea-Doo?
I'm gonna go around, come back 76 miles an hour, come and weave in and out of the thing because there's no course here. And we'll call it a day. Everything that I told you guys about this week, about making sure that you stay positive, but keeping the middle ground, learning to get along with others, but keeping it all together. Dun, dun, dun. We got a lot of light we're dealing with, but anyway. Just keep it going in a positive direction.
I'll keep it going. Oh yeah.
What?
I'll keep it going.
You'll keep it going?
Yeah, I'll keep the video going
Oh yeah, keep the video going.
in a positive direction.
Yeah, keep it all in a positive direction. You know? The most important thing.
Oh, people are coming up with names. Mystic Mars,
Too gay. I
Too
gotta have
gay.
something strong.
Blue Moon,
Oh my god.
Shark Balls,
This is not a crystal shot.
Shark Balls.
Shark balls.
Yeah, Shark Balls.
Shark balls.
That somebody said that.
Don't show my truck. I call that a shredder.
Truck in the background.
Shredder.
Shredder.
Shark balls?
Someone said Shark Balls. What am I supposed to do?
No crystal shop name.
No crystal shop names. Astro Bastard.
What?
Astro Bastard.
Astro bastard.
Astro Bastard. Shark Balls. Widowmaker, oh my god.
No crystal name.
Someone said Widowmaker.
Not after I'm about to get married. The year I'm getting married, shouldn't call something Widowmaker. You know? No. Not gonna be good. But anyway, that's a workout right there. But I'll admit, so there'll be some people watching that ride these things. This thing shreds. I'm still learning to shred that thing, but
Grinder.
this thing,
Crotch rocket.
What, crotch rocket?
Crotch rocket.
Yeah. We're on the right track. You know? But that thing, I don't know. I am not sold on that guy yet, you know? It's like you had to put a lot of money. I mean, I put a lot of money in this one, but this thing just shreds. This
Shredder.
is like Shredder Jr. You know? But still learning that Yamaha, like, that Yamaha's got really quick steering. Like, you'll be turning it and it'll woo, 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 and you'll like fly off in a second. It's really nimble with a lot of speed. You know, this is just control. You know, that one's not control.
TMT, too much testosterone.
Is that a bad thing?
No. That's my TMT.
Right. Is that too much? I know, I ruined this poor duck's day. Actually, did you notice when we were back in the ski area, when we were going, the fucking duck almost hit us?
Yeah.
I couldn't get out of the duck's way. I'm like, dude, I'm going straight. Like, go right, not left. Or it
You
wasn't
missed
even a
him.
duck. It was, see that hawk? Or is that no, that's not high-end seagull. You better not poop on that. They like to poop on that shit. Yeah, I'm cussing like a sailor today. But,
Leo what? Leo Range? Leo Page. I don't get that.
anyway, we'll get off. We're wasting people's time. Go live your life, YOLO, but keep a nice medium ground for what's going on for this week. Don't let your ego or your beliefs be so inflated that you throw yourself into a dark, intense hole. I know that doesn't sound positive, but if you keep that boundary line, you'll be good. Thanks so much. See you guys later. Adios on the app. I'll see you guys.